It was just another quiet morning on my ranch, the kind of day where the only sounds were the wind moving through the grass and the cattle in the distance. I was sipping coffee on my porch when I saw her SUV creeping up the dirt road. HOA Karen. If there's trouble in the neighborhood, she's always at the center of it, and this time she wasn't coming just to complain about fences or grass height. She stepped out, sunglasses perched on her nose like she was some kind of sheriff, and she had a folder full of papers tucked under her arm. With that smug little smirk she loves, she marched right up to me and declared, "This ranch is no longer yours. The HOA has voted to evict you for repeated violations." I nearly spit out my coffee. Evict me? From my own land? Karen, this property isn't even under HOA jurisdiction. But she just smirked bigger. "We'll see about that," she said. "By sundown, you'll be gone." The board already approved it. Now, most people might panic at that kind of threat. Most people might think an HOA could actually bully them into leaving their own home. But I just leaned back in my chair, calm as ever, because Karen had no idea who she was messing with. She thought I was just another landowner she could intimidate, but the truth is, I sit on the National Governing Council that oversees every HOA across the country. The same organization she thought gave her power was directly accountable to me. And if she wanted a war, I was ready to give her one. She stormed off, making calls, bragging loud enough for me to hear her say she was calling the police. She really believed by the end of the day, I'd be packing boxes and driving off my own land. An hour later, sure enough, 2 squad cars rolled up my driveway. The officers stepped out, and before they could even say a word, Karen jumped in front of them, waving her papers. "Officers, thank goodness you're here," she cried dramatically. "This man is trespassing on HOA property. We've evicted him legally. He needs to be removed immediately." I walked down the steps slowly, calm, collected. "Trespassing?" I said. "On my own deeded land?" The officers looked at me, a little confused, and asked for ID. I handed them my license, then calmly pulled out my credentials. "Gentlemen," I said, "not only am I the legal owner of this ranch, but I also serve on the National HOA Governing Council. This woman is abusing her authority. She has no right to be here, let alone file false eviction papers." The look on Karen's face was priceless. For the first time, she didn't have a comeback. She started stammering, "He's lying. He's just making that up." But the officers were already running the records. They came back with the facts: my name was on the deed, my credentials checked out, and her paperwork was nothing more than empty threats she had drawn up to look official. The officers turned to Karen and said, "Ma'am, not only is this man the rightful owner, but filing false claims like this could law."